What's up, guys? Just checking in with our cleat demo free kick video that we promised in the last, or not the last review, but the second to last review for the Nike Vapor 8s in the Sail Soar and Challenge Red, as promised. And sorry it took a little while to get it together. We just had to track down our player to do the demo with us. What kind of things we're looking at today is just kind of seeing how the boot feels on an elite level player, comfort level, see how the new stud pattern in the heel affects the balance of the boot, and kind of just gives you a better idea of just the boot's comfort, overall weight, and kind of from an unbiased opinion on someone who's actually not a Nike Vapor wearer, what he really thought about the boots, which is pretty cool and kind of a priceless opinion if you ask me. Our player we have today is a guy by the name of Alex Dos Santos. He was a former Western New England University player, kind of keeping with the Western New England University theme. He was coached actually by Tim LaRocca, who was in our last free kick video a while back, and he's a very, very accomplished player in the area. He played on a club team, called Western United, who was a 5-time state champion, was a very, very successful college player, played at Western New England University for 3 years, was an all-conference player, and actually also a 2-time All-American, which is a very, very high praise for any division, but he was a very talented player and also a senior captain, so definitely knows what he's talking about when it comes to cleats. Played a lot of soccer, still plays, so his opinion is definitely held in high regard. So definitely a good opinion for you guys to kind of get your information from. You're getting it from someone who's a very experienced player in the field. Today he'll be using the Nike Team Total 90 balls that we've used in the past for a lot of our reviews. Pretty lightweight ball, easy to strike. Kind of see different angles he'll be using for it. He'll be hitting some dead balls, free kicks. Doing a little dribbling, a little showboating, giving you a little kind of viewpoint on how the ball comes off the foot, touches in the air, touches on the ground, and kind of just all over the place, really. We're shooting the video today in our facility, actually different than past videos with Tony and Tim. We actually are shooting it in the smaller field. We have 3 fields here in the facility, and this is the one of the smaller ones. So he has a little bit less to shoot at than they both did. So he's kind of got more of a futsal goal feel, if you will. So he's got a little bit less to shoot at, but nonetheless, still gives you kind of an idea of the trajectory of the ball and the striking ability of the boots, and kind of see how cleanly you can strike a ball. What's cool about this demo in particular was actually that Alex is a F50 Adazero wearer frequently. He's an Adidas guy. Doesn't really go with Nikes often, if ever, and he even said before the video started he hasn't bought a pair of Vapors in a long time, or even thought that any were worth buying. He's definitely an Adazero guy, so it was kind of a cool opinion to kind of get what he thought. He was kind of surprised. You'll see the results at the very end of this video that he was kind of even surprised at the level of comfort and just the level of play he was able to get with these boots. He's like I said, traditionally an Adidas guy, so it was kind of a cool comparison, given that both these boots are kind of the 1 and 1A, either way you go on the market as far as the lightweight boot of choice. It's a nice volley there that you're able to kind of to pick up. Just a couple little fun facts. The Vapors, as we said in the review, if you didn't catch the review, 6.5 ounces. These ones are a little bit different than the past Vapors. The synthetic skin is a little bit thinner than on the 7s. It's a little less padded, which kind of works both in your favor and not. If you get studded and stuff like that, it's not as nice, but it definitely gives you a lot thinner. You can see just a nice touch on the ball. Just almost like wearing it's almost like wearing nothing, really. I mean, that's what it's trying to emulate. It's very, very lightweight shoe, very lightweight, and just great touch. You can strike a ball very cleanly with it, and just a little bit different, just a lot thinner skin. And also what we talked about on the review also is that they changed it up a little bit with the stud pattern, as we'll talk about with Alex in the interview in a little bit, a couple minutes. They switched from kind of a 4 stud design to a 2 stud design in the back, which is kind of a little different than most cleats you're gonna find. A lot of times, if you don't have the 4, your balance is affected, and we're kind of gonna ask Alex a bunch of questions about that, and just as far as stud pressure and the balance of the actual boot, whether it's something that he thought was affecting him and playing with them. So that was a pretty cool feature as well that they put on this boot that's a little bit different. As you can see, he's still just moving around, striking dead balls, striking some free kicks. Unfortunately, we were the only 2 people in the place today, so we couldn't really have anyone shag the balls for him. So you'll see throughout the video that he's kind of running around side to side, and we tried to get the best footage we could. But he definitely got a workout, given the fact that we couldn't really have anyone shag balls for him, unfortunately. But I mean, definitely a good view of the boot. You can kind of see just off the foot the nice touch, the nice dribble. Very easy to get up in the air, very easy to scoop up. You can kind of see the boot nice up close there. It's a nice volley there. Alex hit a few posts throughout this video, hit some wide. He said he was actually able to strike the ball very cleanly though, and pretty hard. I wouldn't say he's kind of a mix between a power and a finesse player. So it's even better that he's going to be the one kind of showing you some of the stuff today, because he kind of gives you the best of both worlds, depending on what kind of player you are yourself. He was a central midfielder, very technical, very good feet, as you can see. Got some tricks up his sleeve, and just a few nice moves. Strikes a ball with some power. Definitely has the finesse to his game, so it kind of gives you definitely a good viewpoint of what we got going on as far as the boots are concerned. Definitely a perfect demoer for these cleats today. The Vapors, I mean, when I tried them on, I wasn't able to test them. I only got to try them on in the shop. I thought they were very comfortable, very lightweight, but it's very hard kind of to base your opinion off of something in a store, as you guys know, or even ordering the boot, as far as just being able to tell whether you're actually going to be able to wear them on the field, because it's a completely different pace when you're on the field, obviously, to when you're in the shop. So these videos hopefully will be a helpful tool for you guys to kind of see what works and what doesn't from an actual player who plays a ton of soccer and really just gives you the best possible. Not only can we do the reviews, and that will help with the actual technical aspects of the boot, but it'll be much better just to get more of these free kick videos out and get kind of just a demo from someone who actually is unbiased and wears the stuff all the time and can give you just kind of like almost as if you were to be able to try it on yourself. So we pretty much, that's what we got here today. Like I said, very accomplished player demoing these. Just hitting a few different levels with the camera, kind of showing you guys what kind of trajectory the ball's taking, some of the moves he's doing, stuff like that. We're going to continue to try to get these free kick videos out for you. Please keep giving us your feedback, and we will try to continue to do our best to make this the best possible site for both cleat reviews and demos, so you guys can definitely keep checking them out, and we're going to keep doing the best we can. And thank you for the feedback, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I've talked more than enough, so now we'll go to Alex and see what he has to say about the boots. And until next time, thanks guys. All right.
Yeah, I'll take this.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, that was Western New England University, former Western New England University player Alex DeSantos helping us out with these free kick videos. I'm just going to ask him a couple questions about what you thought about the boots.
Absolutely.
Whether you think it's a good investment for some of our players out there.
Sounds good.
What are you currently wearing on your feet right now?
I currently wear Addy Zeros.
Heady Zeros, how do you think they compare to this? Better or worse?
I'd say overall better. I wear the synthetic ones, and these are more of a leathery feel, which is something new from the Vapor family, I guess you could say. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, nice, nice. How do they feel on you? Do they feel comfortable, or?
They were real comfortable, actually. I mean, your foot goes in. They're definitely, to its name, they're thin.
Yep.
I have a wider foot naturally, but other people, this fits in. You go right in like a glove, lace them up, and they fit awesome. You're ready to go.
Okay. One thing they've actually changed, if you want to flip that cleat over,
absolutely,
is they've changed the stud pattern. They have a little bit deeper in the toe right there, as you can see, and they've also changed the 4 studs to the 2 studs. What did you think about that? Did you like the 2 studs? Do you think it provided enough balance, or would you rather the 4?
Balance definitely wasn't an issue. It kind of definitely shifts your weight onto these, so you can definitely feel this stud, maybe this stud as you're running, striking balls and sprinting. But for the most part, standing straight up, cutting, I didn't really sprint much when I had to. It wasn't too bad. I mean, you didn't feel awkward or anything like that, or feel like your ankle was going to roll, but it definitely pushes your weight forward. Okay, and you said the comfort level on these was good? You thought they were comfortable? Absolutely. I mean, they're definitely a little stiff, like all cleats are. Definitely narrow boot, still is, and Nike still makes them narrow, but for the most part, this new type of synthetic leather they had was awesome, to be honest. Okay, nice, nice. That's good to hear. So do you feel that they broke in more as you went on, or you said they were a little stiff on the lift? They were definitely a little stiff and warmed up a little bit, but after 4 or 5 shots and running a little bit, the creases break in and you're all set. They're pretty pliable, so no, they fit really good after about 5 minutes. Okay. And I know if you want to just flip it over actually again, another thing Nike did with the Sense studs were switched when they did the 2, so they have a little bit thinner kind of stud pattern, and the studs themselves are a little thinner on the bottom, as we talked about in the review. Did you feel that it kind of gave you any uneven like stud pressure at all in the 4-footer and the heel? You definitely feel it right here a little bit as you dig down. I mean, this is turf. I mean, on the grass, I don't think you'd ever feel anything like this. Okay. But for the most part, you got really good in there, and I mean, when you took off or went to hit a ball, you got all of it, to be honest. All right, so you're saying like on actual grass, it wouldn't be a problem? No, I don't mainly because we're in the indoor facility right now. Absolutely. Okay. Okay. Did you feel, actually, if you want to take out the sock liner of that guy right there, did you feel it was comfortable, or I know they're pretty thin, they don't give you a ton of support, but no, for the most part it was pretty, I mean, it was pretty comfortable. The cleat itself's really light, so all you really feel is like the lace is tied in pretty tight, and you feel this. The studs never really push through, except maybe once or twice you'd feel that, but for the most part this provided enough comfort, and if this ever wore out, I wouldn't mind buying a new pair, to be honest. Okay, nice, nice. So you think it offered enough support for you? Absolutely, and and I don't really use Vapors, to be honest, but this is the first pair in about 4 or 5 years I tried on and played with that I would actually buy over a pair of Adidas, so that was saying something for sure. Nice, nice, absolutely. So overall evaluation, overall grade of the shoe? Overall grade, I'd probably definitely have to give it an A. I mean, it's a pretty sharp looking boot. It's definitely light, definitely offers some serious comfort. This actually pushing your weight forward is kind of a cool thing when you're sprinting and going, so that's pretty neat. But for the most part, overall, the boot doesn't have too many defections, if any, to be honest. Okay, sounds good to me. All right, that's our free kick demo with Alex, our former Western New England College player that helped us out today. Thank you, Alex, for the demo. Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. Absolutely, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll be coming out with more soon. And until then, take care, guys. Have a good one.